Good evening and welcome back to the Mindful Model Maker. As you can see, I have progressed on a little bit further. There is now a wall in the corner, and I have made the beams which I fitted on. These beams, as I said, I copied them. I just put the card up, got the shape, and then they've got the paper that comes with it for the beams, which is this piece here, and you just cut that into strips. So I've cut that into strips and glued on, and then the rest I've just mixed up a watercolour grey and painted on, and then you've got the bit in the middle, which is these pieces here. So they cut, and you can see the triangle shape that goes up to there, which you would have on the steel girders to reinforce. So that's where we are. The pits are in. I've cut some track. I just bought some old second-hand offcuts of track on eBay for about a tenner, and all I'm going to do is rust up the sides of the track, and then I will just go in a bit if we can. You can see the rail down the side there. I'll rust that up with the paint that you can get. I think it's a Phoenix paint. And then glue the other one the other side like so. And that will be that really for that. It probably won't go to the end. But what I've got is a company I found on eBay. They're called Rusty Rails. RustyRailsModelling.com. Now what they do is they make lots of bits and pieces that you may need for scenic. So what I've got here, I've got a bag of the green bins that you get. So these will need painting, if you can see that quite clearly. So it's got the 4 casters on the bottom, and they're the big lids that go up with the handles and things on. So they will be dotted around the model. They will be painted and put in places where they will need to go. The other things I've got some other bits coming. I've got lots of oil drums coming, because I would imagine around a diesel depot there will be loads of oil. These are Calagas, the largest ones. So they'll be painted the orangey red colour that you get with the Calagas, and they will be put. Now these are all, they obviously use 3D printing, but they use the good quality type 3D printing, the ones which is done with like the liquid, where they fire a laser through it, and so they're kind of made upside down. But yeah, they will just break off of there, so I'll just get a very sharp knife and cut them off of that, paint them and put them around as scenery inside. That's that. The other bit I've got is some fencing. This is what you see kind of along. It's usually an orangey colour, orangey red colour with the black swivel feet, and they will be put somewhere in the model to block something off. So yeah, this is the next part of this. Then yes, I've got oil drums coming. I think that's all I've got then. There'll be loads of oil drums. I may make a few more of these toolboxes that are along the side. Then of course there are loads of signs. One of the things that Rusty Rails send you is a sheet which is quite glossy, and on it has lots of signs, limited clearance signs, stop, speed limit signs, and various other health and safety type stuff that you would have around a depot. And the good thing about these, they're already kind of glossed over, already got varnishes. You've got stop, look and listen, of course, if there was anywhere, if you were crossing track and that kind of thing. So it's a good company. It's not that expensive. I can't think off the top of my head what these bits actually cost, but go on their website or go on eBay and you will find them on there. If you type in, all I typed in was kind of bits and pieces for the railway, scenic parts, and that's what came up. So anyway, you'll be seeing them painted and dotted around when I get on to the next bit, and then I'll be putting all the foliage on the outside. I have got one of the static gadgets that you go, it has a 9-volt battery in it, and you put a pin in, you put the kind of adhesive, and then you fill up with the kind of grass effect stuff, and of course it sticks to it, and of course it sticks up, which makes it look very, so I'll paint that yellow base first, then put the glue on, and then put a sprinkling, and then you can put different colours, different lengths, and you can put little clumps, and then you can start to really build it up. And of course you can put bits and pieces in, like a gas canister falling over and the grass growing over it and all that kind of thing, as would happen in real life. And like I said before, the reason I haven't put the roof on is so you can see. I've also got the doors at this end, because this is the end that is just blanked off now, and this end, so you'll be viewing the model from here and the front, like so. So if I come back a bit, you'll be able to see the front again a bit better. So I've moved on a little bit, but then you'll really start to see the effects once. And then of course I've got a small spray gun, which is one of those that the hairdressers use. I'll show you that. I have done a video on it, but this is what I use. It's very simple. You just turn it on. You can see there's air coming out, and it fills up a little canister on the top like so, and you can hear it now. It's just right for weathering. This is what barbers use or something, where you see people with these very short cropped haircuts and the very sharp lines. Well, evidently what they do is they actually spray them to get them very sharp lines on them. I don't know anything about that, but I just see these. They vary. I think I paid around about £17–18. I have made a video on it, so if you look in, you will see it's a very cheap airbrush. It charges up on a USB. That's the battery, this bit here, and you just put in there what you want. Just mix up watercolor stuff, whatever, and just spray that in. It's very effective, and a good thing you haven't got the cable fitted all to it. It's all adjustable. You can take it down, you can wash water for it. I only use water coloured or acrylic type paints on it. I haven't used really any oil, but when you're modelling with paper and card, acrylic and watercolour paint, these are only watercolour paints that I've used on there. They do come up very good. You no need to go and use an oil based paint. So yeah, when I start to do this, you will see how I use it. So that's to come, probably a couple of videos time. So I'll be starting to put together some of the extra little pieces that are going to go around to kind of make it look more derelict than what it is. So that's slowly build. I haven't got too much of the paperwork left to do on it. Got the front doors. Now obviously the front doors are not going to come all the way down, so you just cut them shorter, and there is like a roller box that will go over the top inside where the rear roller doors are. So it's kind of a grey box that will go across the top there, so that when they went up they would roll up into a box. So I'll be making them. I've glued some bits on the card ready to do tomorrow, so that'll be tomorrow's job. I've done the front bits now on there, which is looking better. Started to neaten up some various bits and start putting little infills in. Obviously at the back, where you can see that yellow through at the bottom of the doors, that will all be covered in. There'll probably be grass growing and all sorts of things around there, because the idea is to show that it hasn't been open, that end, for a long time. Yeah, and then signs will be going on. There's loads of signs, so I'll be sticking them on a thin piece of card, and then gluing them on, dirtying them up and all the rest of it. So yes, so we'll see. I haven't done too much weathering, so that will be something that I'm learning as I go. And perhaps if you like it, then, you know, it will help you. That's the whole idea of the channel, to just show you what I do and see if there's anything in there that, you know, would help you with your modelling as well. So anyway, it's not this Thursday coming, it's the following Thursday, the Thursday before Christmas, is our competition at the club. So I'm hoping to photograph it when it's finished and it on to be judged. And then if anything happens from it, if I do win anything or whatever, then I can show you. It's only a cup, so, you know, not going to win thousands of pounds by making it. So it's just something that happens at our model railway club at Christmas time. So I'll be entering that. So we'll see how we get on with it and what we're up against, because we don't know, because we don't kind of spread about what we're making. It's we keep it from each other, and on the night it turns out a surprise. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the others have built. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, that's our video for this time, and I'll probably make one in a couple of days' time. Hopefully have a lot more progress on there, and I'll start painting the extras that are going on, the bins and gas bottles. Hopefully the barrels will be here then. Oh, I think I've also got a diesel tank about that long that's going to go on here, and outside that you would have diesel stored in, and of course that will get buried amongst the bushes. It's just adding extra little detail, as you would with some derelict structure like this before it's completely pulled down. Anyway, see you in the next video. If you like this, please hit the like button, and if you would like to subscribe, you could then see all the stuff when it's coming out, if it's something that you would like to follow. And of course, if you've got any comments, please put the comments on. If you haven't seen the earlier ones, this is made by Scale Scene. Scale Scene produce online sheets which you print on your own printer. Good thing about it is once you've purchased it, you can print off as many as you like, so you can make the structure as many times as you want to. But of course, if you mess up, you can completely reprint that part again. I have one or two parts I've had to do that with. So yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, because obviously each time you make a mistake and think, well, I won't do that again, and then hopefully you get better, and that's how we improve. But anyway, any of that, please hit the like and comment, because I will reply. Thank you very much. Bye now.